Hello and welcome to another episode of Business Spotlight. I am Teresa Strong-Myrick with Action Coach Tampa Bay. Today we are here with Wil, and Wil is going to tell us a little bit about his business, how long he's been in business, and what inspired him to even be a business owner. So Wil, go ahead.
Okay, well, my name is Wil Lumpkin, and my company is MOA Capital Mortgages of America. I actually started the business almost 4 years ago, 3 years and 9 months, and we are a mortgage broker correspondent lender in the Tampa Bay area. Um, what else would you like to know?
What inspired you to get into business? Have you done
Well,
other things before? Is this the first venture of yours?
Well, this isn't the first venture of mine. I started off in the Navy. Once I got out of the Navy, I decided to open up a semiconductor electronic components company that I actually sold 3 years later. Then I got into the banking industry, mortgage side, then the IT side. Then decided, you know what? I think I'm gonna open up a mortgage company myself. So
Mhm.
I opened up the mortgage company about, like I said, 4 years ago, and we've been in business and progressing and being strong ever since.
Wonderful. So you, like the rest of the world, we went through the pandemic in 2020. How did that affect what you were doing, and what changes did you have to make, if any?
Well, actually, the changes that I had to make in 2020 during the pandemic, I had to bring on more associates. We were very busy, one of our busiest years thus far. Everybody was sitting at home. They didn't know what to expect with the pandemic. They still had jobs working from home. They wanted to refinance. They wanted to take a little cash out just for security. They wanted to buy houses. The market was doing pretty good. So my clients thought it was the best time to purchase. So 2020 during that pandemic was one of our better years.
Wonderful. So were the folks in your office, were you guys working remotely? Were you able to do that, or how did you operate during that time?
Well, we were actually 100% remote before the pandemic. We did have an office, but I let the associates decide whether or not to bring their clients in the office for meetings. We still have an office, but it's 100% remote.
Wonderful. That's what I'm learning just from asking that question, that the people who have made it through that and that are still prospering are ones who just looked at the situation and said, how can we work during this season? Instead of, of course it was kind of upsetting, but the ones who really are really doing well now just took that opportunity to see, hey, what can we do different to fit our people in the situation we're in? So that's wonderful to hear. So why mortgages?
Well, my background is when I was in the military. I got my marine technology degree from the University of London. Got out of the military, decided to get my business degree, then decided to get my technology degree, and I started working for banks and big firms. And I was on the mortgage side, and I really liked helping people. I liked the finance piece of it. So I decided, you know what, I want to give it a shot. I became a loan officer a few years back, liked it and said, you know what, I can do this myself. And I opened the business. It was a little struggle, but we made it happen and hired on about 5 or 6 associates. And now we have about 15 or 20, and we're growing in the St. Pete area.
I love it. So because we're talking to business owners, what has been the most challenging thing for you in business, and how have you overcome it?
Well, the market has been the most challenging thing in business for me. The market is always changing. The rates are increasing. The home prices are increasing. They're inflated, and it's hard to speak with clients and to help educate the clients on how the market is going. So that is a big challenge, everyday challenge when it comes to MOA Capital Mortgages of America and the industry.
Awesome. How are you overcoming that? How are you dealing with that?
Well, we're just staying with the policies and the procedures, understanding, when the rates increase, we are educating. And once we educate, that's how I think we overcome, because a lot of the clients or prospects, they don't really understand I guess the industry, they look at the rates, they're saying the rates are increasing, but they don't know why the rates are increasing. They see that the home prices are increasing, but they don't know why. So we sit down, the first thing that we do is we interview or consult with our clients or our prospects. Once we do that, then they have a better understanding of whether they should refinance or purchase a home.
Wonderful. So what keeps you motivated?
My clients, helping my clients. That's what keeps me motivated. You know, if I can, if I have a client that's happy and smiling and they say you helped me so much, that motivates me, you know, so much.
Awesome. So what is the future of MOA? What do you have in store for us coming up? What's your goals?
We, to complement the mortgage company, we are a wholesale lender. We started out as a wholesale lender. We have wholesale partners, but in 2023, we will be a correspondent lender where we're going to lend the money ourselves. And that's going to give us a little more freedom to give clients better rates.
Nice.
You know, and also before becoming a correspondent lender, we did post-construction cleanup for big builders. So a part of the division of MOA, we go to big builders, and when they're done building the home, we clean up the area for our clients.
Oh, wow. That's an element I hadn't heard before. That's awesome.
Yeah. See, a lot of people really, you know, they look at it like, and the builders, they really don't have time to go walk through to make sure everything is, you know, up to standard, make sure everything is clean for the client. So I said to myself, and I sat down with some of the associates, I said, you know, I think I'm going to go ahead and open up a second division where we have someone to go out post-construction, walk the premises and clean up the premises for them.
Oh, I love that. I love that
Yes.
extra element.
But also, too, one of the main elements that's going to complement MOA Capital Mortgages of America, we're in the works to opening up a title company as well, which will save our clients thousands of dollars.
I love that you have a passion for what you do, but also a passion for the people that you serve. That's
Yes,
a
yes,
wonderful thing to know.
yes, that's the main thing. Customer service is our focus. And I want to even say customer service. We just want to make sure that we build a relationship, a bond with our prospects and our clients so they feel comfortable talking to us. We're not a traditional style bank where when it's 5 o'clock, there's no phone calls, no emails, they're not answered. We're somewhat 24/7. So if a client gets off at 7 o'clock at night and the only opportunity to send an email or call is at 7 o'clock or after 7, if we see a call come through from me to any of the associates, we will pick up that call and answer that call or answer that email.
That's wonderful. But Wil, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate just learning more about you and your company. And I know that the folks watching this will appreciate that as well. So thank you guys again for watching another episode of Business Spotlight, where we're bringing you the wonderful business owners that we have here right here in your backyard. So please reach out. I will have all of Wil's information in the description. So make sure you are supporting him as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.